Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you are watching me. This is Erastus Talk Show. I'm always your host, Merit Erastus. Remember, this is the number one talk show in Africa. This is where we encourage you. We are just the first to ensure that you are encouraged, you are empowered again, you are there, you are fully equipped with the wand of positivity, with the one that carries the hope in your heart. We're bringing to you and to your screen and right where you are from the country that you're watching us, the right word of encouragement, the right word of motivation, making sure daily you are motivated, making sure daily you are empowered, and that is what we are committed for, bringing back the conscious of God, bringing back the conscious of God to humanity, bringing back the conscious of God to the society. That is the work of Erastus Talk Show, right here, right here, right here. You are welcome again for another episode with Immediate Erastus, who is always your host, and we are well overwhelmed by your messages. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking time to listen. Thank you for your good and nice comments. We bless you. We thank God for you. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, and continue sharing, continue liking, continue subscribing. Make us number one in the world. Make us number one in the world. We are in the number one. We are the number one talk show in Africa, and therefore we bless God for you. We thank God for you. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best in up. You are the best. You are the best in God. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for always taking time to see what we have in store for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are incoming, feel welcome. This is where we say everybody is somebody and nobody is a nobody. And make sure you have watched all of our videos down here in this channel at Erastus Talk Show, and we love you. If you just went away and you've come back, I love you right back, and welcome in Erastus Talk Show. This is where we empower, we bring back the awakening of God, the right, we awaken the right reasoning, we awaken the reasoning of life, we eradicate, we delete, we destroy every other thinking of losing hope, every other thinking of impossibility, every other thinking of I cannot do this, and to come and tell you that you can't do everything that you want, you can attain what you want to be, you can achieve your dreams, your goals, no matter how big that you see them to be, and to tell you that you're not nothing, you are somebody on an assignment. You are not nothing, you are somebody on an assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, feel welcome in today's episode, in today's video, with Erastus Mereti, your host. And therefore today I want to tell somebody, I want to speak to a person. I want to just come right on your screen and encourage me with your subscription, your comments, your share, liking, so that I can continue doing this and tell you that oh my goodness, you are asking yourself, let me start by asking you, what are you asking yourself about things happening? My goodness, I know you are asking yourself how things happen. How do people get rich? How do people finish school and get jobs? How do people wake up today, tomorrow you meet them in businesses, you meet them in high ranked positions, and you meet them attaining bigger dreams, big levels, though you didn't see them coming, you didn't see them becoming what they are today, but you're asking yourself how. But let me come right back to your ears and tell you that things does not happen as we people know. Things does not happen as we know, but by what God created us to be. Things happen by what God created us to be, not how we know, this is the right channel of getting a job. Because the nature of human being is knowing, especially in Kenya or in Africa, is knowing that I need a godfather to get a job. But the nature of God is you get to finish school. This is the kind of job you get. God creates a right channel for you getting there. God creates the right channel of getting there. And that is how we have made God not to come to our lives and get our needs, because we think that is the way God will appear. We have put God in a cage. We have put God somewhere in a cage and told God, this is what I know, this is what I can appear. Somebody, you are single, but you have put God in a cage, and you are saying that this is the only way God can come and I get a husband. You are saying this is the only way that I can get a wife. You are saying this is the only way, if only my uncle can intervene, this is the only way I can get a job. Somebody, you need to go to college, to university, you don't have a fee, you don't have school fees, you don't know how you are going to enter in that institution and finish first year, second year. Oh my goodness, third year. But because when you see the background of your family, you don't see anybody having accomplished. You see yourself, if only I can get somebody to support me. You have only forgotten that God can support you. You have forgotten God can take care of that school fees until you finish them. You have forgotten that there is a God in heaven. That is what I'm bringing right to your ears today. And my goodness, sit back, relax, and let me come to you and tell you a little bit. I just want to affirm to you that things does not happen the way you know. Things will never happen the way you know. Things are not happening the way you know. And things will happen. Things are happening. Things were happening because that is what God had put it to happen. That is what God had created it to happen. And I was reading the Bible, and allow me today to read for you, to tell you that even though the angel appeared to Mary in the Bible in Luke chapter 1 and told Mary, you are the highly favored one. I do not fear, because you have found favor before God. And he continued on telling Mary all the prophecy. And the angel of God continued telling Mary all the prophecy. And remember, even after telling Mary that the Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the highest will listen. And even after the angel of God having given Mary all the prophecy, and told Mary that, behold, you will conceive in your womb and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus, and he will be great and become the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God will give him the throne of his father David. And even after Mary listening of this prophecy, after the angel of God told him that you will conceive and bear a son, Mary was still doubting. And Mary saying to the angel, how can this be, since I do not know a man? Remember that the nature of human being is doubting. And Mary was like, how can this happen since I don't know a man? How can this happen since I don't know a man? And my goodness, I came to realize Mary was like, if I can only get a child is through me and my man intimacy. He made it knew that if there is a day that will come and me get a child is through intimacy. He didn't, even though there was the prophecy, even though there was the appearance of the age of God, the doubting of the people of the humanity was still appearing. And that is what is killing your dreams. Somebody that is listening me, that is what is making you still be stranded, be stagnated in the journey of life, because you are still doubting that God can come in his own way and give you a job. You don't have a child and people are calling you barren. You are not married and people are saying that you are delayed. And because you are still continuing putting God in a cocoon that your man will only appear at your place of work. Yeah, I know you are in a church, but you are still put yourself in a form of a cage, and you know that God will only give you a man in that church. People, I want you today and go home and tell God that I want you to appear in your own way. We need to let God appear in our lives in his own way. What I know is, it's not about what you know. It's not about what you know. As human beings, we need to stop doubting. We need to come in a place where we need to let God the doors open. And we need to come to a place to let God doors open. And remember what the angels of the Lord of God told Mary. And the angels answered and said to her, the Holy Spirit will come upon you and the power of the highest will overshadow you. And I want to tell you, somebody, the moment you stop doubting God, the power of the highest will overshadow you. Let that job be overshadowed by the power of the highest. Let that job not be overshadowed overpower. Let that job not be overshadowed by the thinking and the mentality of your rich uncle or your rich auntie. You have limited God because every time you're talking my rich uncle, you have limited God because every time you're talking my rich auntie. What you need to do is to let God do his will. It will not happen as you know. It will not happen because you're so talented. It will not happen because you come from the power family in this nation. It will not happen because of the people you know. It will not happen because of the connections you know. It will not happen because of the connections you have. It will not happen because of how you know the governor of your county, not how you know the member of parliament of your county. That is not the way it will happen. It will not happen, my friend, because how you know to talk. It will not happen, my friend, because how you know to socialize. It will not happen. But I have come to tell you today, it will happen by the power of the touching of God. If only you can allow God to touch your business, it will flourish. If only you can allow God to touch your career, you will finish and get a job. If you can only allow God to touch your marriage, it will work. If only you can allow God to touch your relationship, it will work. Not how you know to cater a man that your marriage will last. Not how you know to take care of your woman that your marriage will work. Not how you know that to pray that your marriage will work. Not how you know to stand and become number 10 first class honor that you come out of the university and get a job. What you need to do is let the power of the highest overshadow you. Let the power of the highest overshadow you. Let the hand of God touch your business. Let the hand of God touch your mind. Though you are the first class honor material, let the power of the highest, let the power of the highest overshadow you. Let the hand of God touch you again. Remove the doubt, remove out the doubt, remove on the trusting of your capability, the trusting of you getting the right breakthrough of life, that trusting of people, of you getting the right job. Remove that and start trusting God now. Remove that and start trusting God. Remove that doubt and start now trusting God. Start now trusting God. Start moving with God. Start moving with God. I don't know whether I'm speaking to somebody. I don't know whether I am speaking to somebody, and I came to tell somebody, stop you until you stop judging people that when you see somebody rich, they have entered Illuminati. You need to change the mentality, and it is start putting in your mind that is the mentality of God. You can make somebody rich. Start putting in your mind the mentality of God who can give somebody a job. Not every time you see people with the jobs, people with the businesses, that they will help with the people. My goodness, sometimes it's God who comes through. Most of the times, all the times, it's God who comes through. He only comes through if you only allow His power to overshadow you. If only you allow the touch of God to come in your life. That is when you wake up one day and not start doubting the people that they are becoming rich in your village and you start saying it's Illuminati. My goodness. And that is the mentality that has made us doubt God. That is the mentality that has made us see, if I'm not coming from a rich family, I can't go to the highest university in this country. If I don't come from a rich family, I can't go and get that great course that I wanted. I will go to the small courses till I had passed in my KCSE exam. My goodness, and I want, if you're listening me, I have come to my generation to change the mentality and start putting God and trusting God of more, and start trusting God and seeing God like God who can change your story. Start seeing God from day to day and God who can lift you again. Start now deleting your uncles, the rich aunties that you, the rich connections that you have, and start putting God again in your mind, and seeing God the one who will give you that job, and seeing God the one who will give you a right marriage, and start seeing God the one who will bring that man, then seeing God the one to bring the right woman that you needed. Come on, somebody, I have come to tell somebody it will not happen as you know, it will not happen as you think, it will happen as God created it to be. I know you're wondering what you will be, but come on, I know what you stand in does not maybe it's not what you do today, but allow God to take the throne of your life. Allow God to take the throne of your life. Maybe you're standing to be somebody else, to be a minister, but do you know God can be destining you to be a businessman and very powerful one in Africa and in other nations of the world. You need to let God take the steering of your life. Allow God to take the steering of your life. Allow God to take the control of your life. Let God manifest. And let every enemy scatter. Let every lot of trusting people scatter, and they start trusting God for the great move. Start trusting God for the next level. Start trusting God for the next level, for the next miracle, for the next move of your life and destiny. And continue trusting God. That is what you always say in here in Erastus Talk Show. This is the #1 talk show in Africa. I'm your host, always Spirit Erastus, and I come to ask you to encourage you to bring back the conscience of God. And today we have seen that things does not happen as we know, but by what God created it to be, or by what God created us to be. If God created you to be a journalist, if God created to be an engineer, my sister, my brother, whatever you need, you'll end up that direction. But what you only need to do is start trusting God for the great move. Stop seeing people, start seeing God. Stop seeing people for your next move. Start seeing God, start seeing God, start seeing God, and God will come through, God will come through, God will come through. And the Erastus Talk Show, as he say, you are the best, you are the best. Your future is sure, your destiny cannot be cut off. Your expectations are great and are sure they cannot be cut off. Your destiny is sure, your future is greater. You are destined to go somewhere, you are somebody on an assignment. You are a work on progress. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Thank you for tuning in Erastus Talk Show. I'm always your host, Military Erastus. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Till next time, stay blessed.